Congratulations, you're on the inside. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for your big breakthrough session and wanted to make a quick little video here just to kind of prepare you. People are like, what should I do? How can I prepare for this? Is there anything I can do? So just a quick little video to let you know there are a few things you can do. If you've given me your birth date and time, then I'm definitely going to look into your astrology and human design chart. And a little bit about how my intuition works. It's really out of this world. And I find with people that don't have any prior experience, to something like that, it's normal to be like, oh, how safe is it to, you'll see, you'll feel, it's really quite something, with this 12th house of the hidden and the unseen. I have Chiron in the 12th house, which is the wounded healer in Taurus, in Taurus, which is about self-worth. So I help a lot of women with their self-worth. And my intuition kind of can sense external feeling, kind of dive into what's hidden and unseen, some of those blocks. And it's launched, movements with clients and brands and created all kinds of things. It's something else. My intuition is really something else. And I love to share that gift with others. We're going to look at all those things. And there's another really cool breakthrough tool that I have been sharing with some of my private clients. And it kind of gives us like a jumping off starting point to where to look to, into these vows. Because whatever it is you're creating in your life, a new relationship, a new business, a new project, cleaning up the past, having a breakthrough with money and a new level, it really comes down to the places that we've been wounded or given our power away. All right, so I'm going to drop this PDF, the 5 Sacred Wounds of Love here, and you might want to just have a peek at it. You might want to, you might want to do the little exercise in there and just bring your awareness to like, oh my gosh, yeah, what comes up for you. And maybe share that on our call if you feel guided to. And really, when we're able to see all parts of ourselves, the shadow aspect, the parts that have been wounded, with kindness, care, grace, and compassion, we heal those energy leaks. We become whole. We're not this fragmented self. We are not this contradicting parts anymore. We are whole. We see all of us. We love all parts of ourselves. And what that allows, what that invites into your experience in this reflectionary world that we live in is other people seeing you and valuing you and loving you because you've done that work. And so until we do that work, we experience like the pain, the suffering, the frustration, because we're just not aware. We just haven't seen those parts of ourselves yet. So, all to say that I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait to see what comes up. And if you want to prepare, you're welcome to download the PDF here, maybe do the exercise. And I'll post a bunch of the videos, some video testimonials throughout the years of some of the breakthroughs that women have had working with me. We are in a very different time here, post-COVID 5D world of, it's really about what lights you up and brings you joy. And the more you can tune into that, the more opportunities, growth, and expansion come kind of out of nowhere, kind of wild. And I have this channel of power in human design. It really is intuition. It's incredible. Intuition in the present moment. So I can't wait to share that with you. And some of the ways that you can use astrology to know thyself and love thyself. Same with human design. These are just tools that will help you, whether it's in business or in your relationships, your relationship to self, become more whole and not allow to leak your power away to the guru out there, to the patriarchy, to the past, to the trauma, to the conditioning, right? That's really the number one thing that humanity will need moving forward, is to be able to resource their own intuitive knowing. And so we'll talk a little bit about that too. And any other questions that you bring. I often have conversations with past clients who are like, what do you think about this business idea? Or what do you think about this funnel? Or what should I do about this? And I'm like, well, let's find out. What do you think? Oftentimes we look at, where suffering or pain or being stuck really comes from. Yes, a lot of it comes from childhood, past conditioning and trauma. The mind, the fucking ego. Ooh, we need an ego to a certain extent, but it's not. That's not what is driving the next, this next evolution of consciousness. It's really being able to tune into that intuition and do what really is your superpower, is your genius, what really fucking lights you up, For me, it's, I'm like a freaking good witch that lives in the woods here with my 200-foot, trees, and very intense experience for me when I do go out into large groups of people. I wear earrings if I want to talk to people. If I don't, I take them off, and most people will leave me alone. But when I do go into the public, it can be very, very intense for me. Like love in action. And just one experience, one person after another. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on here? Like, let me just go back home to my trees and chill out for a minute, folks. But I find it really interesting. When I wear these earrings, people kind of have something easy to say to me as a compliment to kind of gauge, is it safe to communicate with her? But when I walk into a room or a grocery store, the whole fucking store turns around and looks at me. I've had people at the grocery store be like, oh my God, it's so amazing to be in your presence, and just stop and just stare at me for a minute. I'm like, huh, okay. So I tend to just want to be in my own space. And I really live my life off of this, minute by minute intuition. And it's radical and so peaceful and beautiful. So there's a little cuckoo into my life. And I can't wait to see what comes up. I can't wait to share and see where this goes, what big breakthrough, what miracle follows, what expansion and growth comes from our meeting. We will have this recorded, which is amazing. So you'll be able to have access to that. And I usually give people like, hey, this really just like scratching the surface. If, here's some other links to look into and take it further. Should you want to do that just for your own, it's really just scratching the surface. And I'm so happy to support you in your freedom, your inner freedom and love and growth and expansion. It's really a joy. So long video, 9 minutes. I love you. Download the PDF if you want, take a peek in there, and just make sure that you're in a quiet space for our call. I don't care if it's in the car, but just don't, if you're going to want to be present. That's it. I love you.